Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Whimsical Narratives. I've had this channel now for like 3 months, I think, and I just never started doing anything that I wanted to do. And basically, I wanted to do stuff focused on books. Um, I love reading. I'm such an avid reader, and I don't know why I never discovered this part of YouTube before, but I have discovered the booktubers on YouTube, and I've just been like in awe and literally I saw it last night and I was like, I'm gonna make a video today, and I'm just gonna start on this little journey, hopefully, and that's that. So I thought that I would kind of do a video that obviously has been probably done multiple times a long time ago, and that is the this or that book time. And I want to do it just so you guys can get to know me and kind of, start off on something kind of easy and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoy, so let's get started. Okay, so I have the questions right here, and the first question is audio or book in hand? Definitely book in hand. I mean, I've listened to audiobooks before, but that's like when I was little and driving in the car, and it was like the Boxcar Children series. Yeah. So basically, book in hand. Number two is softcover or hardback. Um, if it's a series and I want all of it to look good, I will definitely go with hardback. Unless it's a series that I discovered late and so they're already in paperback and there's no hardback to be found unless I order online, then I would go with softcover. Like I have the Ugliest series in softcover. But yeah, so basically either or, doesn't really matter depending on the situation. Question number three is fiction or nonfiction? Fiction. Like straight up fiction. I think I've read probably like 3 nonfiction books in my life, or a few more, but for school related purposes. Definitely fiction. Fantasy world or real life issues? I would definitely say maybe fantasy world. I think that's what a lot of my books are as I look at them. I mean, I have I have a few real world issues, but I mean, I do enjoy those. I do enjoy kind of like the coming of age kind of books like Sarah Dessen. But for the most part, I would say fantasy world. So the next one is Harry Potter or Twilight. Well, I have read all of them. I've read both series. I think I've read both series, maybe a few books a couple of times, depending. I've read Harry Potter quite a bit. But, now, I mean, they're both good stories. I don't have anything against either one, but I do love me some Harry Potter. It has been probably like the biggest book series that has been a part of my life since I was in 3rd grade, and I am now a senior in college. So if I was to choose if I was going to go on a deserted island in which I could only take one of those 2 series with me, I would definitely take Harry Potter. So number 6 is Kindle, iPad, or other. Well, this is actually my first iPad ever, so I guess I used the iPad. I mean, I did read a short book on my iPad using the Nook app or the Kindle app. So I mean, those worked well. So I guess I would say iPad. 7, borrow or buy. When I was younger, definitely borrow. But that's when I lived in Florida and I had a really, really awesome library where I lived. And I probably read every children's book in that library, along with probably starting on the young adult side as I got older. But now I just like to buy. I don't really like the library I have now where I live. They're not, I just don't like it. I'm not going to go into detail about that one. But yeah, so I'd say when I was younger, it was more of like a borrow, and now it's definitely buy because I really like to buy and keep the books that I read. Number 8 is bookstore or online. Bookstore. I mean, the only thing I think I buy online are textbooks for school, so I enjoy walking around the bookstore and getting a coffee from the coffee shop. We have Barnes and Noble, and Books a Million here. So I would definitely go with bookstore just to walk around. I could stay in there for hours. Number 9 is Tell Me One Time or Total Trilogy. I have to say that I have a bunch of series, or I mean, they're not even trilogies at that, they're like way more than trilogies. But I do have a lot of like Tell Me One Time books as well. So it's probably a toss-up, but I can go either way. But probably trilogies or series. Monster read or short and sweet? I think I may have like, what is considered a monster read to me? I mean, I guess it's like, I guess maybe people would think that Harry Potter would be a monster read. I don't think it's a monster read, but some people might. So I would say monster read, I guess. A lot of the books I read are fairly thick books, though I am going to embark on reading Les Mis, and that's going to be a monster read. So I guess middle ground, in the middle, somewhere in there, like 500, 600, 700 pages. What is this? Am I doing magic? Starry-eyed romance or full of action? Is starry-eyed romance like goo goo gaga eyes over people? I'm not even sure. I mean, is that like love at first sight and you fall in love forever? Or is it like, oh, yay, romance? I don't know how to take that question. I like my action, but I also like my romance. Can we just mash those two together and can we take off the starry-eyed part and just have romance or full of action? Because then I'd have to go with romance, I think. Yeah. Number 12, curl up in your Snuggie or bathe in the sun. Well, actually, I just recently bathed in the sun and read, so I'm going to go with bathe in the sun, and I don't own a Snuggie, so bathe in the sun. Number 13 is hot chocolate or latte. Do I have to decide? Do I have to? Do I have to really decide between hot chocolate and a latte? I guess we'll go with hot chocolate. Final answer. And finally, number 14 is read the review or decide for yourself. I'm definitely like a decide for myself kind of person unless I'm really not sure about the book. But other than that, I mean, I just go to the bookstore, I open the book, I read the cover, I read the dust jacket, and kind of decide. I mean, if I like it, then if I like what it sounds, if it's about, even though I mean a couple of times that hasn't worked out in my favor. But yeah, decide for myself. I'm kind of like, I mean, I don't want to like miss out on a book that sounds good to me but doesn't to other people, you know what I mean? So definitely decide for myself. So that is it. I got, the way I found this book tag, I think it comes from, I think the channel is now called The Heels Have Eyes, or it's like Aura Borealis is like the name that's on the thing, the name. So I think that's who originally made this tag. I got it from Chapter Stacks when I was discovering her videos. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm planning to do a book review of Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare coming up, so that might be later today or even tomorrow, but it won't be out for like a couple of days. So I hope you all enjoyed. Welcome to my channel. Leave comments down below of like good books to read because I'm always looking for those. And I hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you guys later. Bye.